Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm just here to do a general collective message. Um, I don't know, I woke up this morning and it just, I don't even know really how to explain, the energy that I'm feeling right now. It feels, like just a little giddy, a little fun. Um, the best way that I can, explain it is like it just feels like, almost like a breath of fresh air. Like, yeah, like almost like a release. Some of you may be feeling this energy, or this energy may be to come for you. So, like I always tell y'all, I'm an intuitive reader, and I go with the flow, and I was guided to do this reading. I don't know what message spirit has for us. That's why it's just going to be a, general collective message. So just take what resonates and leave the rest. We are starting a new month. Today is, July 1st. Um, and in my opinion, this is like when Cancer season really begins. But there's no disrespect. I still love my June Cancer. So shout out to y'all. But it's just, it's something about those July Cancers. Like, I don't know. Um, but yeah, so we're gonna jump right in. I actually was guided to do a Celtic cross, but I am going to use the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck just to grab, an overall energy, and then we'll jump into the Celtic cross. For those of you that don't know what a Celtic cross is, it's basically just a 10 card spread, and each card has its own intention, and we put it together, as we go along. Normally, sometimes it doesn't call for clarification, but if it's needed, or I'm guided to do that, I will. Um, and I also want to say that I will be starting a tip jar for, the channel, for those of you that, may want to tip or donate the channel. It's totally, up to you and at your discretion. It's not anything that's required, but, I do want to put that option out there for those of you that, may want to send tips and or donations. Um, yeah, so be on the lookout for the, the link. I'll most likely post it on the community tab. But with that being said, we're going to jump right in and see what messages of guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection do we need as it pertains to the collective. What message do you have for us today, Spirit? Currently, we have the moon in Sag. The sun and Mercury is in Cancer. We did have Saturn. No, it was Neptune. The Neptune retrograde began. Um, so let's jump on in and see what needs to come through. Neptune and Saturn are both retrograding in Pisces right now. We have Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus, Venus and Mars in Leo, and we also have the Pluto retrograde in Capricorn. So it's a lot of energy going on right now. Let me do one more. All right, right, so bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Pentacles, which in this deck is material harvest. And as I seen it, I heard bountiful. Um, so for some of you, you know, this could be like the energy you're in. It almost makes me feel like you're in a receiving energy. I'm getting almost like the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter, but it feels like some of you could be receiving, you know, it's Pentacles, you know, something, you know, material or monetary, whether that be, you know, money or gifts. But it doesn't have to be. Some of you, you can just be feeling, you know, like whole within yourself. And with the Four of Swords here, with the rest and rejuvenate. Yeah, some of you, this is like, it's almost giving me the energy of like self-care, like you're taking care of yourself. You're resting when you need to, you're pulling back when you need to. You're just, you know, taking in, for some of you, I'm getting nature, taking in nature. And ultimately with the star, just, you know, shining is what it feels like. Oh no, this is actually the sun, excuse me. But it feels like the star. It's the sun card. Yeah, like again, nature, that's what I'm feeling, nature. Like some of you, you may need to, you know, go out in nature and just like, you know what it makes me feel like? Just going outside and, you know, putting your hands up and soaking up the sun. Because you see, like, look at the gesture in both of these cards with the hands. Some of you could be getting like, oh my God, what do you call it? Like receiving energy or like healing from and through the earth, like almost like connecting with the earth's vibration. And you know, like almost integrating that. Look at this. Then we have the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Which is, you know, the 5 to the 8 is the 3, the 8 to the 3 is the 5. It's almost like an emotional transmutation, especially with the Death card here. Like some of you, you know, you, like your feelings are changing. Like in regards to whatever it is, a person, place, or thing. Because the Five of Cups speaks to, you know, emotional loss. The Eight of Cups is walking away. It says emotional withdrawal. But then it's almost like with the Three of Cups, rejoice and celebration. Like some of you, you could have, or you may be processing emotions and, you know, letting go of something that you were holding on to emotionally. And in this letting go and in this withdrawal, you're like almost like renewing or rejuvenating yourself emotionally. Because it's like I keep still feeling the energy of like you have everything that you need physically. You're not going against like, you know, like I said with this Four of Swords energy. For some of you, it's meditation. For others of you, it's just, you know, taking a break. And with the Light card, it's like, yeah, the sun here is like almost like encouraging you to do that. I mean, the sun is in Cancer right now, and it's, you know, that's the almost like the epitome of, you know, self-care. Because then look how you come out the other side with the Nine of Cups. I love it. Fulfillment of wishes. Yeah, I love it. So
let's grab one for the overall energy, and then we'll jump into the spread. What's the overall energy, Spirit, in regards to this message for the collective? Yeah, I'm telling y'all. The Ace of Wands. It says passion ignited. And then at the bottom of the deck, ooh, we have the Tower. Oh my God. So for some of y'all, this is like a major, major release of something, but it's like, it's almost like it's lighting your fire. Like it's whatever this energy is, or whatever you just, or feelings that you transmuted, or whatever it is, it's almost just like, yes, like I'm here for this. Like, it's invigorating. It's, you know, it's almost like I want to say life changing, whatever this is. Yes, because for some of you, ooh, with the Tower and the Moon. Remember, we are going to have the full moon in Capricorn on July 3rd. But with this energy here, this Tower and the moon, it's almost like, you know, you've broken free from, for some of you, it could have been an illusion. For some of you, it could be a situation. Whatever it is, it's almost like you, like, almost dispersed any fears or illusions, or again, you know, the moon is water energy, it's Cancer energy. Any you know, feelings that were maybe, you know, making you feel restricted, making you feel, you know, stuck or bound or tied. It almost feels like the devil. And then I'm also getting like a card of acceptance here. So it's like you decided with the Seven of Cups here. It's almost like for some of you, either you decided or you will decide, yeah, to let this energy go. You're choosing to let go of the Five of Pentacles, the feeling of, it says financial and material changes, and the Eight of Swords, which says trapped in fear. It could even be insecurities, you know, a feeling of lack or abandonment, you know, mentally feeling stuck. It's like you're making a different choice, or you've made a different choice. And then I say with the that Nine of Pentacles, I felt this energy. The Six of Pentacles, which says material and spiritual prosperity. But the Six of Pentacles is also an energy of receiving. It's, you know, an even give and take. It's, you know, reciprocity. And it's like you're opening up. Some of you, this Tower is causing a heart chakra opening. And see, when you open up your heart, that creates the space to receive. So it's like, take it all in, take it all in. Take it all in. Because it could have been, especially like I'm hearing Scorpio, which this is the Scorpio card, the death card. You could have been fixed in a certain way of feeling, or, you know, been stuck on a certain feeling. But with you, like, deciding to, you know, open up and, you know, get rid of what you don't need emotionally, no matter what it is, that allows the room for you to bring in what it is that you actually want, what is fulfilling to you. Because the Five of Cups, you know, that energy we seen initially, that's not, you know, it's being emotionally, you know, dissatisfied, feeling like, you know, you're at a loss. So let's see. I am excited for this. And this is, even this energy, you know, confirms it. Some of you are excited. Look at this. What messages do we need? For the oh, come on. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, insight. What messages do we need? Ah. Alright, bottom of the deck we have the Nine of Pentacles again. So for some of you, this is double confirmation. If you're in this energy, normally the Nine of Pentacles is looked at as like a single energy. So if you're a single, feminine energy, again, don't get caught up in the gender. Again, like it almost still, like I'm still feeling that Queen of Pentacles. But it feels like, you're stable, you're solid, you're responsible, you're confident, and it's almost like things are growing around you. Then we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands, and the Fool. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I'm almost getting like the energy, like this isn't even you. I feel like this Fool energy is someone that like could possibly even be thinking with the Page of Swords. Like it's almost like someone is thinking about taking a leap of faith or coming in your direction, but it's almost like, I don't know if there's a fear of conflict or there's something, internal conflict that's going on that, whether this Fool energy could be you too, vice versa. But it almost feels like whoever is in this Fool energy, this is almost like, it's like hurdle energy. Like they're showing me, you know, I don't know what you call them, runners jumping hurdles. This is a hurdle someone has to get over. Either they are lacking confidence that you have, or, like, I don't want to say it like that. Maybe someone is lacking confidence in regards to themselves, and it's almost like you're standing out. We have, let's see, yeah, like again, like, and it's almost like where you're comfortable emotionally as a feminine energy, there's a masculine energy that, again, that King of Wands, that fire energy that wants to come towards you. It's like they're like, I don't know if this person is watching you. It's almost like someone is like, with the Page of Swords and the Fool, someone is like looking before they leap, or trying to like see something before they take this leap, or, move in another direction. Because with the King of Swords, it's like this person knows what they want. I don't feel like these are separate energies, other than being, masculine and feminine. But this masculine energy, like they know what they want. They know the way forward. as the King of Swords, but it's almost like in the action and coming towards you, that's what's lacking. And it could be like, knowing the way forward, but not wanting to let go of something. It's like they refuse to, walk away from whatever it is that no longer serves them emotionally or you. So it's like they're just manifesting like a standstill with the Magician and the Seven of Pentacles. It's like giving me the energy of hesitancy. But this Five of Wands, it's almost like this person has, or you has a fear of conflict, but it's made up. The Eight of Swords is something that you do to yourself. It's like this person needs to get out of their own way, or you. But if you're a feminine energy showing up as the Queen of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, emotionally, your emotions are in check, and physically and materially, you're like holding your own. And to see this Page of Swords, with this Page of Swords, normally, the Page of Swords, it could be communication. I don't feel like, though. I feel like it's more of an observant energy. And if this person gets out of their own way and stops trying to see something before they take this leap of faith, they would see that this is not real. This conflict, this whatever it is, it's not real. Whatever they think they're going to come up against and taking this action, the Page of Swords is just like, hey, take the blindfold off. That's what it does. And the 8 to the Page is the 7. This person is like almost deceiving themselves. So let's see, what's the situation, Spirit? What's the situation? Oh, what's the situation? Two of Wands, the standstill, the crossroads. What's crossing? What's crossing this energy, Spirit? What's crossing? The Devil. Yeah. Feeling stuck, feeling bound to something. No matter what it is, it could be a person, place, or thing. A mindset, a mentality is something that, it could be like something, someone feels obligated to. And then here's that Seven of Cups, needing to make a choice. Needing to set themselves free from the illusion and move forward. With the Chariot. The Chariot is, surety of emotions. It's moving with integrity. It's discipline. It's controlled emotions. And this person is emotionally just all over the place. What can we see, Spirit? What can we see? It's almost like change is inevitable with the Death card here for what we can see. Change is inevitable. That's what it makes me feel like. Three of Cups at the bottom. It's time to cut through the illusion. For some of you, this feminine energy, I don't know, it's almost like I don't know why I feel like the energy of like helping hands. If you're a masculine, we'll see like who this is. If this is a masculine energy, it's time for you to get in alignment with whatever people, places, or things that, it's emotionally fulfilling for you. Because right now, whatever you're in, it's almost like with the Queen of Swords and the Seven of Cups, there's a Four of Cups at play, which is an energy of being discontent emotionally. And I'm just hearing like the choice is yours. The choice is yours. So for some of you, this could be, again, it could be a feminine energy that you possibly want to go towards. But it's almost like they could have even told you, like, you have to decide this for yourself. I can't decide it for you. And like I said, for some of you, it's as simple as getting out of your own way. Because with the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles, you're holding back. What don't we see, Spirit? What don't we see? The Star, which is a card of hope and faith and, even healing. I'm hearing opportunity, out of opportunity with this Star energy. Then we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords. Yeah. It's almost like this, with this being what we don't see the star, it's like someone is lacking this energy, like lacking hope, lacking faith. Almost, it's giving me the energy of like feeling like if they walk away, they'll just, it's almost like with the Five of Swords, the Eight of Cups and the Five of Swords, like someone doesn't like, there's an attachment which is already here with the Devil. It's like, how can I explain this Five of Swords? Because think about it, the Five of Swords could be mind game, it could be, mental conflict, it could be, needing to win at all costs. For some of you, it's like whoever this is, they view walking away from something emotional as, them losing. Like they have like a defeatist mentality. Like it's a loss. Like it's no, every loss is not, whether you have to walk away from something, sometimes it's like almost like a blessing in disguise. Because if you're stuck between these two energies, this Two of Wands and the Devil, there's no peace in that. Yeah, it's almost like that's what I'm feeling here. Like whoever this is, they feel like walking away from something that isn't even serving them. Like emotionally, it's the cups are empty. There's nothing left in these cups, and the 8 goes to the 10. whoever this is, it just feels like they just can, they like, again, it's a defeatist mindset with the Five of Swords. They feel like walking away, it's like admitting defeat. Like, what? No, 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 no. It's actually, with the Page of Cups here, like, what's going to, how can I say it? Because what, like, the Page of Cups is, it's almost like this person doesn't believe that, you know, in leaving, you know, something that they've been attached to, they could walk into a better situation. It's like this person doesn't see things as getting better. It's like, oh, if I leave this, if I leave what I've been, you know, obligated to, or I don't even know how you could be comfortable in this. There's no comfort in the devil. You know, everything is all bad. But with the Page of Cups, it's actually going to give you what you want. From the 8 to the page is the 9 of Cups, which is that wishes fulfilled card we seen. And it's the Star. The Star is wish fulfillment as well. That's why you don't see it. Tell me about the recent past, because you're even looking back here. Or someone is, but what's the recent past? What are you looking back at? The 7 of Cups. Confusion, illusions, Moon at the bottom. It's almost like someone is looking back over, you know, previous choices that they made that even still could have even, you know, left them in the dark with the Moon here. What's in the near future? What's the near future? Near future. The Knight of Swords. With the Temperance card at the bottom. So this Knight of Swords, you know, the Knight of Swords is, you know, it could be swift incoming communication. It could be, you know, you making like a calculated decision. It could be kind of rash, but you know, it's authentic. The Knight of Swords carries the Ace of Swords. Let me just move these over a little bit. For some of you, this Knight of Swords, whatever it is, whether this is you or another person, it's coming to break you out, to break this illusion, and in breaking that illusion, it sets you free from this devil energy. To like restore balance, yes. With the Temperance and the High Priestess, it's almost like someone needs like a reassurance in their intuition, and what your intuition already, what you've already known, because the High Priestess knows. They have that inner knowing. So for some of you, this, whatever this Knight of Swords is, like I said, it could be a message, it could be, you know, it could just be you deciding for yourself to take action. Because even with this Passions Ignited, you know what you want. Your hand is on that Ace of Wands. What do we need to know, Spirit? The Page of Wands. Which is like, to me, it's like exploring energy. It's, you know, following that passion, that something is intriguing to you, this Ace of Wands. Because he has it here too. Because for some of you, you're blocking an experience with this Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands. You're blocking an experience. You're blocking your own way forward. Because in between is the Six. Which is, you know, being victorious, forward movement. For some of you, it could even be, you know, recognition, but you're blocking the experience with the world. You're like preventing a cycle from closing for you that needs to close with the world. And this is almost like I'm getting like, you know, inner child energy. What does your inner child want? Because it's like you're blocking that off. You're not following that inner child energy. So what's the challenge or the obstacle? The challenge or the obstacle? The challenge or the obstacle? Come on. We have the Three of Swords reversed. You need to let go of this whatever. It feels old pain, like old pain or old hurt. You need to let it go. Because it's almost like you're letting. Alright, I'll put it like this: the Three of Swords upright is, you know, hurt, pain, heartbreak. It could even be separation. It's like for some of you, like, you know, and it's crazy, you know, how, you know, some people don't know how to manage or, you know, move through life without carrying hurt with them. And I'm not saying it like it's an easy thing. But this is what takes power over your life. This is what keeps you from exploring new things. So it's almost like there needs to be some acceptance. Like, yes, I've been hurt in the past, you know, or whatever the case may be. But with it, you know, with it coming out reverse, it's like, yeah, that's the obstacle. You need to stop carrying it with you. Because it's almost like screwing your like it's messing with like your sight is the only way that I can say it. It's messing up how you see things. You're not seeing things for what they are. You're seeing them through like a lens of what you decide, like made it up to be. And every person you encounter is not going to be like the person before unless you've healed. If you haven't healed, you're going to bring this energy into the situation that you obviously want to go towards. But it's like, are you like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me because, you know, when I look at whatever this is, it could be a job or, you know, a relationship. But 9 times out of 10, most, you know, readings are, you know, regard to a relationship because that's what we have. That's how we experience. That's how we learn, no matter what the capacity of the relationship is. And, you know, I've always, you know, so, because, you know, a lot of people be like, oh,
what somebody else broke, somebody else will fix it. No, it's not on the other person to fix it. It's on you to fix it. It's on you to be, get to a point, no matter how long it takes. There's no time limit on this stuff. But if you sit in this too long, it becomes like it's almost like, you know what, now you're just not allowing your experience here to be like all that it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to go through life without hurt, without pain. That's not, that's it's almost unfathomable to think about. Because nobody said this life was supposed to be easy, or it was supposed to be without. And I just read something last night when I got home, and it says, peace isn't the absence of struggle, but the presence of God. And that it's so true. Like, life is not going to be easy. It's not going to be without struggle. It's not going to be without pain. It's not going to be without any of this stuff. But if you allow it to continue to hold you back, you're honestly like, like, I hate to say it like this, but it's true. It's like you wasted your trip here. The purpose of life is to experience, and so that you can learn and grow and expand and evolve. And don't take, like, the way that I'm saying this like it's something that's easy. It's not. It's like I tell people all the time, it's one of the hardest things I've had to do. But I'm glad that I did it, because I always used to tell people, like, if I allowed what I've been through with other people to affect how I deal with you, I wouldn't deal with you. But it's not, you didn't do nothing to me. So why would I make you pay for the mistakes of others? That I might as well just leave you alone. I might as well not even talk to you. Like, there's nothing that, no, I wouldn't do that to myself. Like, because I'm not looking for another person that I can hide in. That's, no. I don't want that. That's not okay for me. I want to be fully seen for who I am, what I am, and all of it as this star energy. Like, if, I'm just saying for me, but that's how it would be. I move, by faith, not by sight. I don't need to see anything, before, because then that brings in the energy of, like, prejudging. And you know how the saying goes, you don't judge a book by its cover. And if you're gonna, again, like I said before, if you're gonna hold me accountable for what others have done to you, I don't want to deal with you, because I didn't do that. So if you're not gonna show up and give me, a fair chance, I don't want it. And I'm okay with saying, like, I don't want that. But I know, like, everybody's not like that. And I'm not saying that you have to be. This is just the being realistic about some stuff. If we were looking, for people to fix what others broke within us, or, how others made us feel, we'll never be satisfied. So what's the hopes and fears? I'm sorry, y'all. Oh, child. That's 2 minutes. Give me 1 second. Somebody's hopes and fears is, the past repeating itself. And because you're so worried about that, you're not seeing the sun if you were to turn around and go the other way. But tell me about the hopes and fears. What's the hopes and fears? Yeah. This is crazy. We have the 5 of Pentacles. The hope is, with the 5 of Pentacles, that you can come out of this place of lack, whatever that you're lacking. But it's almost like you fear that you're going to go right back into the same thing. But with the Page of Cups, Here it's like, no, this is, you have to, because the Page of Cups is like, and it's like true authenticity. It's, you know, showing up for yourself in the most purest way. It's almost like you have to, again, like I've been saying, you have to do this for yourself. You have to, you know, accept who you are, what you've been through, whatever the case may be. You have to like face yourself in this. And it is, it's going to take work. And some of you, this is what you're avoiding. You're avoiding your true self, focused on the material things. But if you work on this, look what happens. You get into alignment with yourself. For some of you, you know, it's getting into alignment with others, that you see them and they see you. You see how they're both nude on this card. And with the Five of Cups and the Two of Cups, with the Ace of Swords, it's like you have to turn around. Like, that's what I want to say, like, turn around. Because whatever situation you're in, it's done. It's gone. Those cups, like we seen in the Eight of Cups, all of those cups were empty. And the Five of Cups actually came out when we started the reading. It was the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Three of Cups. Those Three Cups is down. You got the Two of Cups behind you, which if you walk away from what is, it's like, I don't know. I don't know, like, that 8 leads to the 10 by way of the Two of Cups. But those 2 cups, here's one, which is yours. And then you're aligned with another person through this Lovers. But it has to be like a conscious decision. We've seen that Queen of Cups. There's the other cup. Those are the 2 cups. So let's see the potential outcome. What's the potential outcome, Spirit? You know, sometimes I'm just so thankful for Spirit and, you know, just following my intuition and doing these readings. And that's showing you here exactly what is to come. The Ace of Cups, a new emotional start, a new emotional renewal, a new love of self, a new way to, you know, connect and love with others. And with the Hierophant on the bottom, it's almost like, how can I say this? It's really, you know, because the Hierophant is like teacher energy, or it can be teacher energy, but it, you know, it comes from like a higher power, and it's teaching you, it's almost like teaching you how to receive love, because for some of you, you may have never received it. And I'm not saying that every situation you've been in was bad, but you just weren't in a space to receive it because you were blocking it. You were trying to prevent something. You were trying to prevent this. That's why it's here as the challenge or obstacle in the reverse, because this is, you need to overcome that. And then once you commit to yourself, once you know, it's almost like, what's the word I want to use? show that love and compassion and nurturing to yourself, that's how you're able to align with and attract others that can do the same. Because it's what you want, and you want it bad with the Knight of Wands. You want something that's, like equally yoked and solid, because the Hierophant, is Taurus energy. It's stable. They keep telling me something about like what are they saying, like footing, like getting your footing. So the only thing I do want to look at is this. I want to look at the Devil. Tell me about the Devil, and then the Knight of Swords, and that'll be that. Tell me about this Devil energy, because that's the holdup in all of this. Ooh. The Devil energy. Damn. We got Judgment. Yeah. It's time to let whether it's a person, place, or thing, it could be a person, a job that you're holding on to for like safety or security or for financial reasons or them you, but it's time for you to decide. You need to make a judgment call. And what is this Knight of Swords? Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Yeah. Release yourself. The Six of Cups. And it's almost like, the Six of Cups can be a card of, emotional patterns. It could be a card of, nostalgia, of or soulmate energy. It could be memories. It's almost like someone needs to create. It's time for you to create like new memories. Because whatever these old, like if they're old memories that you're trying to hold on to, they're hindering you. They're hindering you. They're telling me to get one more. Because this Judgment, yeah. We have the Moon coming out with Judgment. Because it's almost like this Devil energy. It's almost like you fear leaving it because it's something that you can control. Look, as I say that, we have the two cards of control, the Strength and the Emperor. Now we know this is the masculine energy. And like I said, I felt that Seven of Swords. Yeah, they're deceiving themselves. Oh, thank you, Spirit. With the Seven of Swords and running away from the Ace of Wands. Look at this. This don't make no sense. It's a fear of, not being in control. Because that's truly what it is. Like, and I did a reading before where it says how the need to control steals your joy. And someone is like almost determined to, because they need that control so much, or they want it so much, or it makes them feel safe, they're sabotaging with the Seven of Swords their joy. Mm, mm, mm.
What is it? Give me. Oh no, I don't want that. Oh, and look where the cards stopped at. But it's like they almost crave connection. With the King of Wands and the Two of Cups. And so if you're like here, didn't I say I felt that Queen of Wands? Queen of Pentacles, excuse me. If you're a Queen of Pentacles, you're a feminine energy. You know, you're just, again, focused on you. Let me just get one more for y'all. Any other messages we need, Spirit, as it pertains to this energy and spread? What's the guidance or advice? What's the guidance or advice? Come on, man. The Judgment is here twice. Oh. With the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom. We have Truth for the guidance or advice. So I'm going to read that, and then that'll be that. Okay. So it says, Truth. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced and spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made. The Death card, what we can see in a certain area of your life. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time. For any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. And all I seen when I read this card was the King of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. When we seen it. So I want to see where this King of Swords is. Where is he? So the King of Swords was at the bottom of the deck, or the top rather, with the King of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. It's almost like, because the King of Swords is knows
And the Page of Swords is, both are cards of, truth. Where the Page of Swords is research, in a way, the King of Swords knows. So it's almost like, I don't know if someone could even be trying to figure out why they're so comfortable in this King of Pentacles energy. And I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's a very fixated energy. They're fixated on the material. It's almost like, it's like being caught between a rock and a hard place. But only you know. Some of you are trying to figure out why you're in this energy. And also, like, it's making me like feel like I don't know. It's like you're trying to figure out what you would be without this. That's kind of like what it feels like. And it's not saying that you have to be without it. It's just like you need to look at it from a perspective of, is it really you? Because that King of Pentacles is just like that Emperor. They're both very positive cards. They, everything has a positive and a negative. Where the Emperor can be, very, he's looked at too as like a leader, someone that's in charge. And the King of Pentacles is looked at, as someone who, is a provider, who's, stable, who's responsible, just like the Emperor. But it's, and on the other side of it, it's like they can be very, controlling or, narcissistic or attached to, the physical, whether it's money or attention or status. But to each his own. I am just a messenger. But I thank you all for tuning in with me. And I will see you all on the next one. All right? Later.